There comes a moment in every believer's life when heaven steps into their story in such an undeniable way that even those who dismissed them, overlooked them, or laughed at their dreams must stop and say, "Surely God is with this one." You are standing on the edge of such a moment. The season you're walking into is not a season of ordinary change. This is a season of divine reversal, divine elevation, and divine recognition. And the very people who doubted you will witness what God is about to do. For too long, you have lived beneath your prophetic potential. Too long, you've been labeled by the limitations others placed on you. Too long, you've walked through battles that no one understood, cried tears that no one saw, and endured storms that would have broken a weaker person. But every second of pain, every hidden struggle, every quiet night of prayer has been building spiritual weight inside you. Heaven has been shaping you privately for a public unveiling. God often works like this. He hides his chosen ones while he works on them. He lets them move through seasons where nothing seems to grow, nothing seems to shift, nothing seems to break open. But those seasons are not punishment, they are preparation. God is preparing you for a level that requires depth, character, and spiritual maturity. And now, after all this time, the season of unveiling is here. You see, when God elevates someone, he doesn't need permission. He does not consult your critics. He does not check the opinions of those who said you'd never amount to anything. God simply breathes on you, opens the door, and positions you where you were always meant to be. The same people who thought you had nothing to offer will soon realize they misjudged what heaven placed inside you. They saw your beginning. God sees your destiny. Some of you have been wondering why God allowed certain relationships to end, why certain opportunities closed, or why certain people turned their backs on you. It is because not everyone is meant to witness your next level. If they could not honor your value in your humble season, they do not deserve front row seats in your victorious season. God is clearing the environment so that when he elevates you, the glory belongs to him alone. And let me tell you, your elevation will be undeniable. It will shock those who dismissed you. It will silence those who mocked you. It will confuse those who tried to block you, because the hand of God is not subtle when it begins to move. He lifts you in such a way that no man can take credit. Your blessings will speak louder than your explanations. Your success will speak for itself. Heaven will testify on your behalf. You are stepping into a season where everything that was hard will begin to flow, where everything that was delayed will manifest, where everything that was stolen will be restored. God is about to accelerate your progress. What should have taken you 10 years will happen in 1. What people told you was impossible will become your reality. What was out of reach will suddenly be placed in your hands. And this is why your season will shock people. They thought your story was over. They thought the chapter you were stuck in was the end. But God is the author of your life, and he is only now turning the page. They saw your struggle, but they will witness your strength. They saw your setbacks, but they will witness your comeback. They saw your tears, but they will witness your triumph. Get ready. Your name is about to be spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your work is about to be recognized in ways you never imagined. Your gifts are about to demand attention. Your calling is about to make sense. Everything God has been doing behind the scenes is about to break forth in the open. You are not stepping into an ordinary season. You are stepping into a divine season, one orchestrated, timed, and authorized by God. A season where the evidence of his favor on your life will be so strong that even the hardest skeptic will have to admit, this is the Lord's doing. So lift your head, straighten your shoulders, walk with confidence. You are entering a season that will shock every doubter, silence every critic, and surpass every limitation. God is about to reveal why you had to wait, why you had to fight, and why you had to endure. Your breakthrough is not coming, it has already begun. This is your season. Step into it boldly. Heaven is backing you. There are seasons in life when it feels as though the entire world has passed you by. Others rise, others are celebrated, others are chosen, and yet you remain in the shadows, unseen, unacknowledged, and underestimated. But what many fail to understand is that the shadows are not a punishment, they are a preparation. The hidden season is one of the most sacred places God can put you in, because it is where He shapes warriors, not weaklings, rulers, not wanderers, leaders, not followers. Your overlooked season is the birthplace of divine elevation. There are moments when heaven watches how you respond, when no one is applauding you, when nobody knows your name, when your phone doesn't ring, when your work goes unnoticed, when your faithfulness seems invisible. God examines the posture of your heart. It is easy to be consistent when everyone sees you, when your talent is praised, when your efforts are rewarded. But it requires spiritual maturity to keep giving your best when no one thanks you. It takes a different level of faith to keep believing in a promise that hasn't shown any signs of coming true yet. When God begins to move you into a new season that will shock those who doubted you, one of the clearest signs you'll see is that He starts elevating you in quiet, unnoticed, almost invisible ways. It will feel subtle at first, almost too gentle to recognize, but if you look closely, you will realize that the ground beneath you is shifting. What used to intimidate you no longer carries the same weight. What used to stop you no longer has the power to hold you. It's not because you suddenly became stronger on your own. It's because God is giving you a new grace for a new season. And this grace is different. It does not rush. It does not shout. It does not demand applause. It simply works. It guides. It builds you from within. It reshapes your thinking, sharpens your instincts, strengthens your faith, and prepares you for doors that you didn't even ask for. When God elevates a person, He does not start with the public stage. He begins with the private heart. The preparation always comes before the exposure. God will let you grow in places where no one is clapping for you, where no one is cheering your progress, where no one even thinks you're moving at all. Yet heaven knows, heaven sees. When God begins to usher you into a season that shocks everyone who doubted you, one of the greatest evidences will be divine elevation that flows without the permission or approval of those who once dismissed you. Elevation from God does not follow human logic, family patterns, educational qualifications, or social ranking. It follows obedience, surrender, and the unseen hand of heaven moving in ways no one can calculate. Many times the people who doubted you didn't doubt your potential. They doubted your God. They looked at your history, your limitations, your struggles, and assumed your future was predictable. But when God decides to elevate you, He elevates you in such a way that even your past can't stop you. Your mistakes can't disqualify you, and your weaknesses cannot sabotage your destiny. God lifts you in a way that brings Him glory, not in a way that fits your environment's expectations. There are moments in life when God hides you just long enough for people to underestimate you. They look at your journey and assume that because nothing visible is happening, nothing spiritual is forming. But God does His greatest work in the dark seasons, when no one is clapping, when no one is watching. My friend, hear this with the depth of your spirit. The season you are stepping into is not ordinary, not predictable, not explainable by human logic. It is a God-engineered season, a heaven-orchestrated transition, a divinely scheduled unveiling of who you really are. You are not who your past says you are. You are not who your failures tried to convince you to be. You are becoming who God always intended you to become. Every tear, every disappointment, every lonely night, every hidden battle, none of it was wasted. God used it all to shape you, sharpen you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the moment you are walking into right now. What seemed like delays were actually preparations. What looked like rejection was divine redirection. What felt like silence was God working behind the scenes to set the stage for your elevation. And when God reveals what He has been building inside you, when He opens doors that no man can shut, when He lifts you to heights that no human hand could ever push you toward, the same people who doubted you, underestimated you, ignored you, or spoke against you will stand in awe, not because you need their validation, but because God uses your life as a testimony of His power. He will shock them, not to shame them, but to show them that His hand has been upon you all along. So walk into this new season with boldness, step forward with authority, move with confidence. You are about to see prayers answered suddenly. You are about to witness breakthroughs that